Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Going on Daily Live with JJ and myself, Becky.
Good morning, Becky. I missed you. I'm sorry I had to.
Oh, that's okay.
Last minute, I had a client that called and I was like, oh, God, I can't get out of this.
Yes, I get that. It's totally fine. Ron and I had a great show last Thursday.
I had some great autumn topics.
And now look, now you have to do topics on cheese.
Now we're on cheese. The episode on cheese.
Do you know how that came about? The cheese
I was like, what was Ron just sitting around and he was eating? It's like, oh, cheese. Well, that would be a good topic.
So him and I were chatting privately, and we were like, "What's the topic for next week?" And then I sent him a link of like October dates, like, you know, like take your mom to work or like national whatever. And one of them was like National Cheese Day. Although I've actually learned that they've moved it since to May. I guess it was such a big deal. It's moved now from October to May. But we were like, yes, cheese, let's do it. So, okay, that's where it came about.
Well, I love it. And I know I've got some that are on point with cheese, but then some that are not on point with cheese.
We probably only had to do one about cheese, but that's okay.
I went over the top. I was like, you say cheese.
Cheese.
That is my favorite food.
Totally. Everybody's favorite food. I mean, who doesn't like cheese? On Monday, I chatted with Luann about different animals that you could actually make cheese from. Yes, humans was on the list. Yes. I know. Horses, what else? Reindeer, goats, of course, cows, of course. Yeah, there was a couple of weird ones. So don't make cheese from humans. It's not right. That's just what I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Leave it for babies. Thanks. Okay, well, let's start off.
I was like, could you imagine?
No, I could, but I couldn't. Like, I know there's freaks out there, but yeah. Why don't you start us off with your cheesy?
Well, I will. So, you know, it's just so funny. As my, you know, social platforms have grown over the last year, I've been very intentional. I don't know, 12, 18 months. It's, you know, last year I was trying to be brave to really kind of put myself forward. Coaches kind of tell you, because I run two companies, always about putting the companies first, right? Yes, and kind of hiding behind the company brand. And, you know, the last couple of years they've been going, you know, coaches and advisors have all said, you know, but it's your voice they need to hear. You really need to. So I've been 2025, I started being very intentional of, I have a content strategy. This is the voice I want to put out in the world. This is the, you know, the energy I want to bring forth, and it's worked. You know, I post daily. A lot of stuff is scheduled out, but I found that I enjoy the creative writing aspect of it. But with that, as you're, you know, I've gone from, you know, 1,000 to several thousand. I'm almost capped out kind of on Facebook. I've got to look at that. Same with you know, Instagram and Twitter and all that. But with that attention, you get which I know are bots. I mean, they're empty profiles, right?
Oh, like that right there?
Huh?
Like the one that just came up?
Here? Oh, did it just come up?
Yeah, like literally.
So, you know, and then you look at, so the Messenger, which I don't go into Facebook Messenger hardly ever, but I happen to go in there like, why is this count, like this number thing? Went in there, I had all these the cheesiest pickup lines, clearly from bots, and if they are real, and I know people are using Facebook as like their dating app. That's not the energy I'm trying to put out in the world, right?
Yeah, fair.
But it's so funny. So yeah, I have a collection for you. Becky, because I share them when I get them. I share them with like a circle of friends of, oh, well, today's pick.
Jeez.
And it is the cheesy ones, you know, are you, what is it? Like, are the stars aligned? You know, those kind of
Did you fall from
or
heaven?
did you fall from heaven? Or I'm pulling up my little list of what is your name? And I'm sitting there going, you messaged me.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. They're like, can I call you mine?
Ew. Yeah. I love that these are bots though. Like I actually really
Like,
wish that
there's
they were
no
real
way
people.
these are like, if they are real, no men. Like, no.
But I'm kind of wondering because sometimes you get like a plethora of men from India whose English is fairly broken, so maybe it sounds like a bot, but actually like a real pickup line.
I don't know. These are they're pretty bad.
Oh,
right?
I can't wait.
All right, so I'm pulling up my the best ones of where is it? I'd like to take you to the movies, but they don't let you bring your own snacks in.
Stop. That's it.
No pen, no paper, but you still draw my attention.
Wow.
All the good pickup lines are taken, but you're not.
Ew.
Oh.
That one's so stupid. That one wouldn't get me. The
Are
snacks.
you Wi-Fi? Because I feel the connection.
That one's really good.
I didn't even have to run to catch these butterflies.
Wow.
So bad. Are you Siri? Because you auto-complete me.
Wow. Those are pretty good.
Is there an airport near you? Because you can see my heart taken off.
Wow. Some of these are terrible and some of these are priceless.
I know. Let me go through a couple, like from a couple weeks ago. Hi, my name is, and then I won't reveal the name. I'll say Jerry.
Okay, Jerry.
But you can call me tomorrow.
Wow. Jerry, try harder.
Can I show your profile to my friends to prove that angels really do exist? And I've heard, and I'll say this one, because that's why I was like, I know it's got to be it's got to be bot. Again, these are the profiles of these people, because I just laugh. It's not like I'm going fishing. I'm just curious. When you see the profile is one picture, but the header is a whole nother man.
Right. Yeah.
Like, clearly, yeah. And then it's like 3 posts and empty. You know, there's nothing else. But these are so bad. I've seen, there's an influencer out of the UK. Her name is Nico. She is kind of like a stand-up comedian. She's beautiful. She was, beautiful model. She films her like using these pickup lines at like going into the bars in the UK. And
on real people.
And to the guys. And they're like, oh, that's so here's one. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with my phone. It doesn't have your number in it.
I feel like if somebody actually used a pickup line in person, I would be like, okay. Like if I was single, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Here's one. Here's the winners from a month ago.
Okay.
Are your shoelaces tied? I don't want you to be falling for anyone else.
Wow. That's cheese.
Um, do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by you again?
Cute.
And then speaking of cheese, what do you call a string of people lifting a mozzarella cheese? A cheesy pickup line. So at least they acknowledged.
That's okay. That one's all right. I like the acknowledgement.
So yeah, those were. I'm trying to think if I scanning through my little list of if there's any other nuggets of goodness, but yeah.
I guess the real question everyone wants to know is, did you immediately leave your husband for one of these?
Yeah.
Because
did I immediately take no, these are it's like so block, delete.
yeah, really. It's just funny that that's what.
Here was one. Do you have a mirror? Because I can see us together.
Aw, that one's nice. Still stupid, but nice.
So yeah, so bad.
These bots are shooting their shot. I mean,
they're trying.
I mean, what's the end goal? That you'll interact, and then what?
Well, so I'm like, and I'm sitting there, oh gosh, what if somebody who interacts with these, one who doesn't know these are not bot, like
I think a lot of people don't know that these are bots. I think that's the problem. Is like, I wonder how there's like this big scam industry out of India, and it's like, who's falling for this?
Who's falling for the three, like, and every post is a different picture of a different guy.
Yeah,
like, and they're clearly AI image.
Totally. Or like, this is the IRS, send me Amazon gift card or else you go jail. Like, who's falling for that? And yet a lot of
if you were a vegetable, you'd be a cucumber.
That's cute. I'd fall for that one for sure. Very cute.
Ron, this is not how you date.
Listen here. We have a few single people on our crew here. Do not use these. Well, I don't know. In person, maybe, but not on the internet. Not online. In real life, maybe.
I have a library card because I'm totally checking you out.
Ron says that's my problem. Are you using these lines, Ron? Or you're not using these lines?
So we need to compile these. I'll give you the the one. I never believed in love at first sight until I saw you, and I was like, what? My sweaty picture of me walking?
Well, those pheromones, they're attractive, I guess. Even through
via Meta.
Yeah, through the screen. It's like you can buy clothing through Meta. Now you can like smell people's scent through Meta.
Well, yeah. We could. It's the Gwyneth Paltrow of her goop coochie candle.
Right. Oh no, thank you. Ron, hashtag coochie. So these are cute. I think that, like I said, if someone used these in person, hilarious.
Yeah.
If you're at a bar, someone comes up to you, says that, it gets you laughing, gets you talking. I think there would be some success in that.
I mean, if you do it as like a true flirty kind of a line opener, knowing it is super cheese, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Then there could be some play and banter, and that might be fun.
Yeah, exactly. But online, when you're getting constant,
Also, it's like that's their opening line, like via text messenger or whatever.
The end game, I just don't get it.
Right.
I'm just thinking of that old, internet classic, send Bob's and Vagine.
Right. I'm the prince of
Namibia.
I
have $90 billion with your name on it.
If you respond to me, I will give you some of my fortune.
I'm immediately like, signing up. Those are cute.
There you go, Ron. This is a good one. Now I'm going through. If being beautiful was a crime, you'd be guilty as charged.
Listen here, ladies. If you ever see Ron in public, please use these on him.
Yeah, ladies, come up to Ron and go, is there something wrong with my phone? Your number's not in it.
Number's not in it. He'd love it. Ron would love it. He'd love it.
Ron would totally give you his number.
Exactly.
Go ask him if he went to Hogwarts, because they're feeling a little bit of magic.
Oh, wow. So bad. These are so cheesy. This fits in perfectly with Cheese Week, okay?
Cheese Week. That's right.
These are awesome. Well, why don't I let everybody, while you're looking over there, why don't I let everybody know where they can find us? Because we are on so many different places here. You can watch us live. Oh, Ron doesn't like Harry Potter. Okay, do not use that picture.
Don't use that line, apparently.
We are live right now on Kick, YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, and X. You can find us at Rhode Island Broadcasting, RI_broadcasting, broadcasting RI. Why they're not the same, Ron, I will never know. But you can definitely find us live on all of these places. X seems to be the place to be watching us live, so definitely go check it out over there.
Well, there you go.
You can also listen to us on audio after the fact. We are on Spotify, Red Circle, TuneIn, iHeartRadio at RI Broadcasting. You can follow us on all of our social medias. There are so many here. They are MeWe. Oh, you changed the graphic here. Nice. Oh, no.
Where'd it go, Ron? We don't know.
Okay, they are MeWe, TikTok, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, Parlor, Gab Space, hey, at RI Broadcasting. Of course, at Twitter, we just said that, at Broadcasting RI. And of course, our Patreon at RI Broadcasting, where you can support the show, get yourself some swag, keep us in business here. We would love that. You can follow us on our brand new Facebook page, not so brand new anymore, a couple months old, but at Going On Daily Morning Show, where we post reels over there. We want to eventually go live, though, so we need X amount of followers. So please go follow us here, Going On Daily Morning Show. You can also support the show on Rhode Island Broadcasting with your donations up to $10 million. No big deal.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I know. RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net. If you have your checkbook out, you got $10 million just to give away. We'll take it. But you can also go ahead and support the show by playing along with our Hall of Fame for the month. So you haven't seen this one yet. This is this month's. We've got 80s TV shows: Cheers, Happy Days, The Golden Girls, MASH, and Married with Children. So go ahead and vote for your favorite. Last month, Grease won, which I'm not thrilled about. But Grease won, and it moved on.
Oh, did it? That was the winner.
By one vote.
Over Rocky. What was the second?
Rocky. By one. So, yeah, unfortunately, Jaws didn't win. I was really hoping that Jaws would win. This month, I've already put in my vote for Golden Girls, of course.
Oh, wait, so our Hall of Fame. Cheers, Happy Days.
Oh, Jaws was second, not Rocky. My bad.
Oh, Cheers, Happy Days, Golden Girls, MASH, Married with Children.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a tough one.
Ooh, that's a really tough one.
Yeah.
Ooh. What did you say you were going to do? Golden Girls?
Golden Girls. I've never consistently watched anything else. I've seen bits of all the other ones, but never watched anything like I do the Golden Girls.
But they're so different. I
different.
watched all of them, but I like them for different reasons.
Well, you have until October 31st to cast your vote. So ponder it. You've got a few more episodes where you can think about it. But for all the rest of you, go to RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net and place your vote now. Okay, so I don't know if you've heard this. We have a cheese ban.
I didn't know that.
You did?
Right. I did not.
Yeah.
Who bans cheese?
The fascist rulers of Canada. No, just kidding. Well, it says that there was some issues lately. So some popular cheeses will be missing from our stores for all of the holiday season, which really, holiday season is a time for cheese.
What, because it was a bad batch? Why does it ban a whole set?
Yeah. So it says that there is something called, oh gosh, what's the name of it now?
Penicillin?
No, I can't even find it. flaky skin syndrome or something, like
What?
something gross. Did Canada ban American cheese? No, European cheese. So
American cheese. That's so processed. Yeah.
yeah, isn't that just like slices, like Kraft singles? Isn't that what
It's not really cheese. It's
cheese product?
Cheese.
Cheese essence product of plastic. Yeah, American cheese. Like, what a thing to put your name on. Like, of all the things that you guys have come up with, American cheese is the one.
Yeah. Compressed processed cheese.
So according to the Canadian food industry, like I think it's probably your FDA, your Food and Drug. Ours is called the CFIA. Lumpy skin disease, that's what it is a viral infection in the cattle market. It's marked by fever and eruptions of skin nodules varying in size. It's spread by biting insects like mosquitoes, horseflies, deerflies, midges, and I don't even know what these are. Testes? No, that's not the right word. That's like jumbled up, the word testes, flies. We'll just leave it at that. So it sounds like there is a bit of a concern that the cheese that's coming over is giving
your cow sick.
It's coming from cows who are sick, and then it's getting people sick. So lumpy skin disease. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
No. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's
gross.
Now, it says it doesn't affect humans, which I guess is a good thing. So it's like, if it doesn't affect humans, why are we not eating it?
Right.
But it can spread quickly among cattle, which obviously will have a devastating impact on production, which I get that. That seems gross to be the cheese. Cheese is actually really gross when you think about it. For a lot of cheeses, it's like, hey, let's just let it rot for a bit. It's better when it's moldy, which I love. I love a good blue cheese, but cheese itself, if you think about it, comes out of the teats of animals. It's all a lot of fat, a lot of dairy, a lot of congealing.
Put some acid in there.
Oh yeah, acid for sure. Yeah. Let it sit, let it age. Make sure the flies don't touch it. Maybe they do. I don't know.
The teetsy fly. Is that what you were trying to say?
The testes fly. The teetsies fly. Hashtag testes.
I just got that when you were like, I was like trying to spell it in my head. I was like, oh, shoot.
Is that so? That's like a thing that you know about. I've never heard of that. The
teetsy fly. Yeah.
TSETSE. Tsetse.
The teetsy.
Hashtag testes. Yes, Ron. Yes.
Hashtag testes. He'll use hashtag milk.
Yeah, right. Hashtag teats. Yes. Oh yeah, there we go. Good job, Ron. So a statement is coming out saying that the products we can no longer get, like soft cheeses such as raw milk goat cheeses and reblochon. I've never even heard of that. They have such short expiry dates, so we haven't had them for a long time at all, and we won't be able to replace them because of the protected designations. So if you pasteurize or thermize them, it loses the protected status, so it's no longer the same cheese. Some cheeses have pasteurized alternatives, but you can't call it reblochon anymore, for example. These are like real fancy people talking about cheese.
Yeah.
So for the rest of us, like Ron, they just want cheddar or a Kraft single, like a slice of cheese, right? You don't care about the pasteurization process. You don't care if it can.
She's shaming you on your cheese choices.
No, Ron is the American people. This is why I say it, right? Ron is. No, I'm not Ron. Ron is every man. Ron is everybody of the Americas. So anyway, it sounds like anything that is a raw cheese is banned, which is crazy because in Canada, you can't even have raw milk. So it's weird that you can have raw cheese, but in the States, apparently you can't have raw cheese, but you can have raw milk.
No. Backwards. You can't really have raw milk.
Oh, you can't?
It's got to be labeled. You can buy it in, like, you can get like raw goat's milk, but there's lots of warnings on the label and you've got to. Yeah.
Like, it is illegal to have raw milk here. Like, you will get in trouble for having it
on your, like some farmers and like farmers will sell it, but you can't, it's not going on grocery shelves.
Yeah. Farmers aren't even allowed to sell it here. it's like big trouble. But there's an underground market for it. But yeah, it says that they are suggesting alternatives to European cheeses, like Quebec cheeses, that are similar. They don't have the same expertise as Europe, though. So that is the concern. Europe has thousands of years of tradition compared to maybe 50 years of Quebec's tradition. So it's obviously not the same. If you are a fancy cheese snob that will know the difference, then I am sorry. But in Canada, you aren't going to be able to have fancy Christmas.
It's out for you.
Yeah. Drink it from the tap. Like the nipples of the cow or the udders of the cow. Is that the tap? Bro. Anyways, that took a turn. I was not expecting the cheese band to take this turn. So I will quickly transition out here. We're talking pop culture cheese.
Oh, yes. Yes. So immediately, when I hear the cheese topic, movies, and TV and stuff come up, and you've got obviously movies that were like, what is it? It's Gouda, or it's a Gouda Day or something like that. That's like a movie.
Like a play on words. Yeah.
Yeah. Those kind of movies. And that's like Ratatouille, all about the food. Or my favorite is, did you ever see French Kiss with Meg Ryan and Kevin Kline?
No.
It's such an endearing little romantic comedy. So cute. But she traveled, and there's this whole scene where she is lactose intolerant. And that's like a thing, and she's trying to her fiance went over to France for a conference. They were supposed to get married, and he calls her and he was like, I'm not coming home. I've met somebody, and I'm going to marry this other person. Sorry, the house is yours if you want it, or whatever. And she's like deathly afraid to get on planes, and so she goes there. But there's a never eaten cheese because she's always been nervous about. Well, and Kevin Kline's like this French,
really, he plays a French guy.
Plays a French guy and does it very well. I mean, it's just it's a sweet movie. It really is. It's so funny. Has some great lines. But she is eating. That's whenever I hear cheese, there's this whole thing where she is just like, I'm gonna enjoy, because she goes over to Paris to try to save her fiance, like save the relationship. Doesn't work. And so she's like, just gonna enjoy. And she ate like all the cheeses, and then she's like, then has a lactose intolerant episode, and had to stop the train
for her diarrhea. Lord,
to get off the train because it was rocking, made her like all sick and everything. But that's one was like immediately came up was like, oh yes, French Kiss, like the whole scene around cheese.
It's worth it. You would risk diarrhea in public just for some slices of cheese. Yeah, that's how I feel about cheese too. I get it.
I love it. Like, yeah. Oh, I'm eating cheese. It's also when they're like, all the diets where they're like, and you'll need to cut out
always
cheese, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I know, right?
Is there another diet I can?
Which one includes cheese, please? Thank you. The Italian diet, obviously.
Mediterranean diet. Feta. Yeah. Feta cheese.
Yeah, feta. Feta is actually very well tolerated by most people. So
yeah.
It doesn't have that like gooiness of like mozzarella that you're really
or stracciatella. What's in burrata? Oh, if I can't have burrata.
I gotta tell you about this wedding I was in Ontario, like that I attended. They had a table set up in between ceremonies.
A burrata bar?
It was a burrata bar. It had it was this huge setup. It had a bunch of burrata with like different pestos on it. Then they had like a bruschetta bowl. They had grilled peaches. They had
what a great idea.
Noodles like marinated. They had like an antipasto. They had grilled breads, oil vinegar, ricotta. And you just like,
everything for making your own burrata bowl.
And girl, I
I would have.
I ate my weight in burrata bread.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That's my go-to, like a small plate, wonder if I have friends over, whatever. Immediately I do like
I don't want to share that
a
with
little,
friends. I might eat it.
little blistered tomatoes, little garlic.
The grilled
oil.
peaches were very nice. I
That would have
had
been
no
good.
idea.
Yes.
Just piling it with the ricotta. Oh my gosh.
With the ricotta, little bit of burrata, little fig balsamic
No,
glaze.
the only thing it was missing was prosciutto. But that's okay. You know what? You almost didn't need it because it was so good. But like if they had it, I would have crushed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I'm gonna immediately go to the store.
Like I know what I'm having for lunch today.
Totally.
But no, like pop culture, like Eat, Pray, Love, all around. Like cheese was always like a center of it. Diary of a Wimpy Kid was all around the moldy.
The cheese curse. Or the cheese touch. That's right. It's hilarious. I love the cheese touch and someone picks it up and throws it.
It's like, yeah. And it's like, the cheeseburglar and then, pop culture,
So
man. Yeah.
There was a show when I was a kid. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was a cartoon. I think it was David Copperfield cartoon, and they were all like cats or something. And I remember that people would get like thrown in the basement, or the animals, the characters would get thrown into the basement if they were bad to do work, but they were called the cheesies or something, the cheesers. I can't even quite remember, but they were like all covered in cheese because they all worked in like a cheese store or something.
Was it like, I know there was like the Chuck E. Cheese Galaxy 5000. That was like a cartoon.
Was that a movie?
It was a cartoon series on TV.
This was definitely David Copperfield, but they were cats. And something about the cheese.
I don't know.
The cheese moldies or something. They were just basically like encrusted in cheese because they were like in this basement.
I'm gonna have to look that one up. There's some of the other like pop culture moments, in Misery, she used the cheese slicer as like her the threat.
Right. That was a great movie. Kathy Bates.
Yeah.
Plays a good psycho.
And, very much so. And then there's the Savoring Paris is another romantic TV movie back, I think, in like the 60s.
Okay.
But they embarked on a self-discovery journey, kind of like an Eat, Pray, Love. Yeah. But it was all around around their joy of finding cheese in France.
I mean, I've never been to France, but if I did,
either, I would. That maybe might be my journey. And then, of course, As Gouda as It Gets is a TV show, whatever, that's centered around cheese.
What's the show called?
It was called As Gouda as It Gets.
Stop.
A TV comedy.
This was fiction?
Huh? Yeah.
This was a fiction. It wasn't like, like an Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown. Like
this was like a made-for-TV romantic comedy in like the 60s, 70s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All around.
Wholesome.
Around cheese. They were in a cheese factory, worked in a cheese factory.
Okay, that's pretty cute. I don't know. Like, I react so poorly to cheeses that it's like, there's nothing romantic about cheese to me. I'm super bloated and gassy after I eat cheese. So, like, there's nothing that says, like,
it's a love. It's a self-indulgent love. Like, it is not to be romantic.
Yes. The romance is between me and the cheese and nobody else.
It was like there's that episode also of Sex and the City, where I don't know if you watched that, but it was like where Harry took out Samantha, was it Charlotte, because he was like, I'm a romantic. I'm going to take you to the fanciest French restaurant, and they did like a cheese board, and it was like the cheese dessert. Because in France they do cheese.
Yeah, cheese course.
Course and
instead
a cheese
of a
dessert. And they end up having diarrhea all night and food poisoning and throwing up and shit everywhere.
Amazing. See, this is why cheese is not romantic for most people.
That's right. But yeah, the cheese. Yeah. Pop
What
filter.
about, remember on socials, there would be people holding up cheese around their dogs, and the song would be like, the cheese tax, the cheese tax.
Or the cheese test. Did you see this? This went around a few years ago. This was after, I wish I would have had a baby like around, but it was where if a crying baby,
Oh, you would throw the
you
cheese.
throw a slice of the
was
American
like-
cheese on its forehead, and it would stop the baby from
Be
crying.
like, well, yeah, because it was like, what the?
Well, it's a wet, coldy, sticky thing.
I did have
Like
younger
all the-
children at the time, although I never tried it.
Yeah, that was that cracked me up. I couldn't stop laughing at those little videos. It's like the ones, the cucumber and the cat videos. Have you seen?
I thought my cat never freaked out ever.
Yeah. I was like, I don't have cats. My husband's allergic, but I told my friend that has like multiple. I'm like, have you tried it? Have you tried the cucumber?
When I was in Ontario, my cousins had set up an air mattress for us, and the cats, they had these massive cats. These things were like, I don't know what they were, Bengals or something, massive. Anyway, they were very curious about the air mattress. And of course, like cats have big claws.
Yeah, as they start doing their little.
And they were like coming closer, and this one kept going. So my feet were like close enough to kick the air mattress.
Or kick the cat.
And this thing jumped 8 feet in the air and ran away. And then it came back again about 20 minutes later. Same thing, kicked it in the air. It was like the cucumber thing, only with the air mattress. I did it 3 times. This cat did not learn.
Yeah. Yeah. Not if there's a moment to cuddle.
Well,
Or to dominate.
Because, yeah, to just do this to the air mattress.
That's all they want. Or to your legs.
Right, exactly.
Right.
They were nice cats. They were just massive. And I thought, this air mattress looks expensive. It was a nice big one, huge, deep. I thought, no, the cats don't need to.
Oh, they're going to pop this thing.
Yeah, exactly. Pop culture. Yeah, Ron was talking yesterday about Wallace and Gromit, or 2 days ago.
Oh, yes, that was another one.
Yeah.
I love that. The Wallace and Gromit one. He was like, cheese.
It's cheese, Gromit. Yes.
Cheese,
Like that. I
Gromit.
always say that in my house. It's cheese, Gromit.
That's another one. Yeah, I love. Yeah. So immediately that's why I was like, oh, I'm so excited. All the movies and lines and stuff came up around cheese moments.
I love it. Cheese, like it just brings a nation together. I
Brings
love it.
cultures together. Yeah.
When I was working as a purchaser, I would often have salesmen come to try and win me over. So I would buy their products.
They give you cheese.
Well, they would bring donuts. They'd always bring Tim Hortons donuts. And for me, I was like, I don't want a donut. And then they'd be like, well,
Bring
what do
me
you
some
want?
brie.
I'm always like, I want meats and cheeses. Like I want pepperonis and I want cheeses. And so they would, some of them would bring in like little charcuterie trays. And I was like, I will immediately buy your products. I don't care what you're selling. I'm buying it. You can always win me over with meats and cheeses.
That's right. That's right. The charcuteries. The charcutes.
I mean, it's so
Gotta have
bad for you. Like processed meats, terrible for you.
But you're
However,
they're just little bites.
Oh, they're so good. I could mess up a plate of pepperoni and salami.
Yeah. Speaking of charcutes too, of
Charcutes.
fall's coming up, Halloween,
Yes.
fire pits and stuff. My favorite is, you've got the sweet moments of s'mores, right?
Yeah.
Graham cracker. Well, the last couple of years we've done, and the kids have loved it, but it's getting the mini breeze with a pepperoni.
Like a savory s'more?
And so instead of the marshmallow you put on the stick, you put the little mini brie on the, and you roast and get a little bit.
I've never even heard of mini brie.
Oh yes, like you can get little mini bries. They got mini goudas.
Like a Baby Bell.
The Baby Bells, but also there's like
Mini bries.
teeny tiny little bries that you can get. Put them on the stick. So it's like maybe it's an adult bonfire of that with some wine, but you're getting Triscuits, you're getting a little meat, you're melting your cheese in between the two.
And like a pepper jelly or something?
Whatever you want, girl, whatever. So yeah, so I'll make like a tray for the kids of like the chocolates and
Yeah.
like Reese cups and the
Ooh.
toffee bars and obviously different sizes of marshmallows and then graham crackers or Nilla wafers. So they've got their tray, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got the adult trays of Triscuits and different crackers and different meats and different cheeses. And little jellies and honeys and
It sounds amazing.
yeah,
And you do it over the fire, so it has a bit of a smoky flavor.
Yeah.
Girl, that sounds fantastic.
And Halloween is on a Friday night. Like I do a Halloween party every year, but I always have to do it like the Saturday before.
Right.
It's on a weekend.
What are you dressing up as?
I don't know. I haven't chosen my little costume yet. Any ideas? The kids are going to do something. My daughter, her group of friends, they're all going to be characters from Five Nights at Freddy.
Oh yeah.
So they've all kind of chosen their characters.
Cute.
My son will choose whatever. Like he'll put on some last minute
wheel
or something. A wheel of cheese. I saw some of the costumes that are just the easy ones where it's like the Scrabble board that you put on and it's felt letters.
Oh yeah, and then people can just move them around.
Moving around. Or tic-tac-toe board, so it's just an easy one of those foam. And then you don't have to worry about, I'm past the days of being like the sexy vampire.
Right. Yeah. Naughty nurse.
What is the big square thing I can put over my body? And not have to worry about.
Listen, I'm going to eat my weight in cheese and candy.
I have underneath.
Yeah. If you're going to be full, you want a big square thing over your body. That's right. It just allows the freedom to be able to eat the way you want on Halloween.
That's right.
Okay, well, this you can't really see his head, but this is a good costume here.
Ooh.
And his hat has a little, unfortunately, it was a vertical photo, not a horizontal, so I can only get part of it in. But he did have a little cheese hat on his head, which was pretty adorable. So I'm going to vote for cheese for sure for your costume.
All right.
You can also get some mac and cheese costumes as well. Those are pretty adorable.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look for that. I'll look for a cheese costume with my cheese fire pit board.
I was gonna be Doc Emmett Brown from Back to the Future this year because my hair's a little crazy, since growing
I've got the wig. I've been him before.
Well, because I always keep my hair bleached, but I tried something new and now it's brown, so now I can't be him. So
you can get a wig.
I guess I could spray it. I don't want to wear a wig. I just wore wigs for like years.
Oh, you're like, yeah, I'm over that.
I'm over wigs. I'm a wig expert. No, thank you. I wanted it to be authentic, like my real hair, just like.
Yeah. Well, you can do that. Get some silver.
Yeah, some like white spray or whatever. Maybe I still will.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm also over it.
That's a lab coat.
Right?
Goggles. Goggles.
Yeah.
Easy.
I know. So good. And then
maybe I'll do that. Maybe my son could be the Michael J. Fox, Marty.
Right? You just need like a red
vest,
a plaid shirt, jeans, sneakers. It's easy.
Yeah.
He's going as the Epstein list. Oh, Lord. You mean it's just hidden and secret and there's no names on the inside? Perfect. A blank book.
A blank book.
Yeah, we don't ever really do anything for Halloween. So maybe this year we should like find a party or something.
Yeah. Host one yourself.
Party. I'm going to come to your party.
Oh, all right. Get down to South Carolina.
Yeah, right? That would be pretty cool. It would be nice to not have like a freezing cold, snowy Halloween day.
Yeah.
Because
it'll be 100 degrees here.
Stop it. Seriously, still?
No, I mean, it's in the 80s, so it's nice.
I'm so jealous.
What, you don't have snow yet, do you?
No, but there was definitely frost on my grass the other morning. So Halloween is usually when we start getting snow. It's hit or miss if it starts snowing on Halloween. Like I've had several trick-or-treat nights where it's like the snow has begun and it's usually very wet and very cold on Halloween.
Oh,
I know, it's horrible. Why do I live here? Someone sponsor me. Come to warm places.
You're like, why do I?
My furnace is on right now. Like it's literally on beside me. Yeah, it's cold out. Like, let me just look here. It is, it's currently 0 degrees right now, so 32.
Oh my God. And I'm over here wearing flip-flops.
Oh, I'm in shorts, but I'm freezing. So I'll still wear sandals today, but I'm just not ready to put on socks and boots yet. So listen, if anyone's watching and they really want to sponsor me, come to. Anyway, like Florida, Texas, South Carolina, even North Carolina, like wherever. If it's warm, I'm coming. Tennessee. Oh, what Ron says I should go as Terry Francona, the Reds manager. I don't know who that is.
We don't know who that is.
We don't know
that those
people on us, Ron. I'm gonna look though. American baseball manager. Does he look like you? Oh, I actually do know who that is.
Why? What does he look like? Does he look like you?
He doesn't look like anything. Like he just looks like a normal dude. Why is this, Ron? Is it your personality? Is there something we're missing? Tell this joke again to men. They'll understand. Okay, so we're supposed to still have 2 topics, but I'm just going to skip mine because yours is about cheese, and I just want to keep it like that. Mine is not about cheese, and I can do mine anytime.
What was it on?
No, it's just about the body, but let's do.
But it was amazing body.
Yeah, but we can do it next week. We can do amazing body next week. That's fine.
Amazing body. Well, I just had some fictions, myths to bust about cheese.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know if we've talked about like the other cheese commentary.
Look at this graphic Ron put for amazing body. Mine was about like how amazing the body is, like its function. It's not like a hot body.
Hot girl walks.
That girl walks every morning for sure.
Oh, that's a cute little graphic.
Yeah, a little anime from
a little anime going. We're gonna bust that myth on some Fromage Fiction. I keep saying friction, but it's fiction.
Fromage Fiction.
So myth number 1. Wrap in cling like saran wrap and keep an airtight container.
Oh, wow.
This is not the appropriate way to store your cheese.
Yeah.
You need to wrap it in like a
paper towel.
What do you call it? Like a beeswax wrap.
Yeah.
Or you wrap it in
like wax paper?
But don't do in wax paper and then put it in an airtight container. But if you do cling like saran wrap, it actually creates sweat, which then creates mold.
Mold, yes.
And that is the other like myth of if it's moldy, that's okay. No.
Because it's like blue cheese, but it's not.
But they're like, there was a so you need to let the cheese breathe. So if you do put it in a wax, like any kind of like breathable container. So even if it's in a like a Tupperware type of a thing, maybe you crack the lid or something. You know what I mean? So it gets but moldy. They're like, is it bad if you see mold? Not like some parts you can cut off the mold, but that's the case for all the cheese, especially like soft cheeses. If you see mold, it is like so far gone. Because most of the times, like a mozzarella or like a brie, and we're not talking about the mold rind that's formed around, but we're talking about that it gets soured, and it will it will create. Talk about pooping.
If you want diarrhea,
you do not want that cheese.
No, you don't.
So they're like, not all mold is good. If it's moldy, it is bad. And so some people think, oh well, it's just the if you see like the little dots that start forming, they're like, oh well, that like on a pecorino and stuff, that could be a form of mold. It just means the entire cheese texture and its molecules have changed, it will react differently in your system.
Oh, good. Great. Hashtag poop. Yes, Ron. Thank you.
So that was the other myth of cheese and lactose intolerance. That's a myth. It's because people are eating cheese that might be past its expiration. Like they're eating thinking, oh, well, or you're having a reaction not because of dairy, you're having a reaction because of the way it's processed. Like if it's the crystallization of like the salt crystals or, some other like molecule in there, that's what your body's reacting to, not the milk particles.
Right.
So I thought that was interesting because a lot of people think, oh, I'm lactose intolerant, therefore I can't have cheese. That is a myth. Who knew? That's a new. Who knew? Can you cook? The other myth is you can cook with cheap cheese. Like, like if you got to make a pasta dish or a mac and cheese, go for like cheap cheeses.
Right, like cheddar or something.
Cheddar or whatever discount. And they were like, actually, don't just think of that. You really want to look at the type of cheese, the stabilization, of how that cheese sauce how stable it can be. So yeah. Or like the worst is the processed Velveeta, which is not cheese.
Oh, that's not cheese.
It's a yellow food product.
Like Cheese Whiz.
What is it? It even says on the packaging, it's a cheese-like product or something. It's not.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not a cheese.
No.
Ron, look it up. What is Velveeta? Because it's not a cheese.
I'm gonna look this up. Velveeta.
But the myth of just only find the cheapest cheese to cook with, that's not the proper way of looking at it.
Right.
Because you could find like if you really wanted something very luxurious and soft, you might want to use like a brie or a mozzarella to have like that very creamy, or a camembert, which is like cream cheese. Love it.
I just bought one from the farmer's market called Fromage Blanc, but it's more like cream cheese, but it also has a bit of like, I don't want to say sandy texture because that's not it, but you know how like ricotta is more like, it's almost like that, but in a cream cheese form. It's very good.
And it's like, the one cheese I don't like, I love the bluest of the blues. I do not like cottage cheese.
Oh, really?
It's a texture thing for me.
Yeah. It doesn't really taste like cheese. It's more like a sour cream. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Must be the ingredients to Velveeta. Canola oil. There's your first say no to that.
What does it say on the pack? It's like, it doesn't say cheese on it. The other myth is the older, the better, because they're like, oh, if I get a 10-year age cheese, it's going to be better than a 2-year. That is not true. So you, especially when you think of like burrata, was it Stravecchio? Is that, because that's the, you want that as fresh as possible, right?
Right.
Or Reggiano, right? Or Grana. Like that's a newer, like earlier. So 9 months on a Grana is better than could be better than a 24-month Pecorino.
Really?
Yeah. I know. Yeah. So that's the myth. Don't just look at older is better. And then of course, don't think you can age it yourself. That would be
in your CRISPR. Yeah. Don't do it.
Don't do it. You will get sick.
You will get diarrhea.
You will get diarrhea. You will get it. And that's the thing. It was like, like soft cheeses, like sometimes don't get fuzz or mold until they are like eons past. It can get, those things will get moldy but it's going to be soured.
Yeah, I had feta cheese with brine, and I was like, I don't know, it all will taste like this, but something seemed off. Like the brine looked a little off, and so I tried like a bite of it, and I was like, I really don't know, but it seemed a little off, so I just tossed it, which sucked because it was the entire thing. But I was like, how do you know when a cheese that already tastes sour is sour?
Probably if it changes the smell.
Yeah, something was off for sure.
Yeah. Your gut instinct was right.
Yeah,
You save your gut.
Yeah.
See, Velveeta, cheese product, not a cheese
product. Yeah, that's weird. Don't eat Velveeta cheese. It's not cheese.
Don't eat it.
It's just hard cheese whiz, which is also not cheese.
Looking for, where's my list of my fiction, the Mythbusters.
Where's your Fromage Fiction?
My Fromage. Come on, Fromage.
It's okay. I can tell you a story in the meantime while you're looking.
Yeah.
So this picture behind me, Ron and I did an episode about gross food once, and this cheese came up. Let me get out of the way for you. So,
is that one of those like big, like the cheese wheels?
It's like a wheel, kind of. It's called Casu Marzu, and it's maggot cheese from Sardinia.
Did you say maggot?
I did, yes. It's the world's most dangerous cheese. And
it's made by maggots?
It is, yes. So basically, it's pecorino cheese made from whole milk of the Sardinian sheep with the addition of rennet, salt, and the presence of a certain larva inside of the cheese. So that's pretty disgusting. The Casu Marzu actually translate to the word rotten cheese. And I think it's pretty tough to get such a thing. Like I said, it's illegal now. It's like hard to find, but I'm wondering if you lived in Sardinia, if you could still get it, or like maybe your family makes it or something. But it says it's been around for thousands of years.
And who eats this?
Sardinians, so Italians, some Italians, not all. But yeah, it says that.
Are they eating the maggots too?
Well, I'm not sure. It says legend has it that a few centuries ago, a batch of the cheese was accidentally contaminated by the larva of the cheese fly. Consequently, those wheels of pecorino naturally began to ferment beyond the usual stages of aging, which began as an unintentional event soon. And then it became tradition. Locals noticed that this fermentation created a softer, more pungent cheese. And it would transform the otherwise firm pecorino into something more creamy with complex flavors and aroma. Listen, if you've got little maggots rotting your cheese to make it softer, don't eat it. I know.
Yeah.
I was gagging.
I think there's enough cheese varieties in the world.
Yeah.
That you don't have to use.
I would say. Yeah, I would say so. You're right.
You don't need that for your mac and cheese.
No, you don't.
Get a block of Velveeta. That might be
the Velveeta. If it's between maggots or Velveeta, go with the Velveeta, I would say. So nasty.
Well, all right, here's some other myths. We already said that the myth is that cheese is high in lactose. That is not true. So, when milk is coagulated for cheese, 98% of the lactose is removed with the whey. So again, your body is reacting to either it has been the molecules of that cheese, the ingredient of being on the store shelf, or how it was processed. It's been sitting in your fridge in cling wrap.
Yeah, right. That's so interesting.
Yeah, but there's virtually no lactose left.
Interesting.
Cheese.
So if you're reactive to more than just lactose or the whey, there's also casein. You could be reactive still.
Reacting to that. Yes.
But does it stop me? Absolutely not.
No. And then the other big myth, which I think is a reminder, that cheese can be frozen.
I thought it could.
Not all cheeses. So freezing and thawing alters the physical properties of the cheese, And
Okay.
so sometimes the mouthfeel and the meltability will be affected
No way.
by, so if you're like, maybe if you're going to use like a cheddar to grate it, that's fine, but it might not melt. It's like sometimes if you make like a mac and cheese, or if you're trying to do a pasta from a cheese that was frozen and you're wondering why it's like crystallizing and it's not melting, and it's probably because it froze, thawed, like some temperature changes.
I would imagine like a harder cheese would be okay to freeze,
Yeah.
like a pecorino or
Parmesan Reggiano was okay
exactly.
to freeze because you're
But
just,
a
again,
soft cheese,
fine
I think
for gradable.
it would get the wetness, like it does with the Saran wrap.
Right.
When it's thawed, it's wet.
And it changes the entire molecular structure. So yeah, here's one. Blue cheese contains gluten is a myth.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people that have celiac disease or are trying to avoid gluten, there's been a myth that's been going to like avoid blue cheese.
Weird.
So they're going, that is not because of the way it's processed, cultured on rye bread for some variations of blue cheese, like Roquefort.
Okay.
But yeah, no, there's no gluten in blue cheese.
Good to know. I actually have some blue cheese in my fridge as we speak. I put it on kettle cooked plain chips. I warm up the chips in the oven, and then I put hot sauce and ranch, blue cheese, and green onions. I used to have this at a restaurant here. It was called Hellfire. Hellfire chips, I think. They are so freaking good. The blue cheese just sends it over the edge.
All right, so you're gonna see. So this weekend I did a similar thing. I took some kettle chips, kind of got them a little bit toasty and warm. I put blue cheese and prosciutto, like little strings of prosciutto, and a little bit of blue cheese sprinkles.
Okay. Like charcuterie nachos.
Like a little charcuterie nachos with but with, I kind of chopped up the sardines and laid them out. Yeah.
Interesting.
Very, very adult tasting. I'm a small bites person, like I'm not
Appies. What's my favorite meal? Appies.
Appies. Yep. Here's another myth. This might cause controversy. I don't know.
Oh, God.
Parmigiano Reggiano is better than Pecorino Romano.
Oh. Well, the Italians.
Both of these aged Italian giants belong in the pantheon of cheeses, right? They are similar yet different, which is new to me because I feel like they're interchangeable.
Very similar, for sure.
But Parmigiano is sweet, mellow, and nutty, while Pecorino Romano is more savory and sharp. So use Parmigiano in pasta dishes with butter, or things like roasted eggplant and stuff like that. But use Pecorino for everything else.
Oh.
So like if you're doing cheese boards, or if you're just trying to do a dusting over, things, or use Pecorino, only use Parmigiano for like melty pasta, like savory pasta dishes. So Pecorino becomes a more versatile cheese.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Here's another myth. Creamy cheeses are higher in fat and calories than firm cheese.
I mean, I guess I could see that. Like a big gooey ball of mozzarella compared to like a hard block of
That
makes sense.
I thought that was good. Well, there you go. Those are the myths.
I love it. Well, so now I'm incredibly hungry for cheese. I have to go out shortly.
It's an early lunch today.
I have to go shortly. I'm literally going to go buy cheese. Like, I'll just buy some bread and I'll buy some cheese and I'll eat it in my car. I don't even care.
Get some burrata. Get some meats.
Okay, we have an Italian center store here. It's very good, expensive, but beautiful. They have this burrata on at sample. And so they had it with like a sweet chili oil kind of thing, or like a pepper jelly, whatever. So my mom and I both bought one. I crushed mine that day, obviously. as any normal person would. I go to my mom's like a couple months later. It's still sitting in her fridge unopened. So I opened it thinking, God, I hit the jackpot.
Did it
No,
pop and go?
it was so rotten. And I was like, how could you do this to burrata? She's like, I don't even know what it was.
Glorious cheese.
Like, why did you buy it if you weren't going to eat it? Like, I was mad. I was physically angered at her. I'm like, why would you do it?
That would have been my lunch the next day.
Yeah, literally. I don't know. I don't get it, but oh well. So now that our show is ending,
I know,
like
all
Twitter,
on cheese.
Yeah, right? It sounds like Twitter is kind of getting busy here now that our show is about to be over. We've got 26 live on Twitter as we speak. So that is awesome. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Obviously, you are into cheese. Obviously, you are into hashtag gagging, hashtag testes, hashtag poop. I don't know what brings people. I don't know how the algorithm works, but I can only guess it's Ron's comments for sure. So now that being said, all 27 of you, if you are here watching at some point, comment. We would love to interact with you. Send
you some merch.
Yeah, get you some merch, chat, give you a shout out. We would love to have that conversation with you. So definitely don't be shy tomorrow. Wait, what day is it today? Today's Thursday.
Thursday.
On a Saturday. Don't be shy in the comments. It's going to be Ira and Lena. And is it JP this week? No, I don't even remember. No, Ira and Lena only on Saturday. Kenny, Ron, and JP on Sundays. And then, of course, I will be back on Monday. So thank you, everybody, for being here. We are a little over today, but that is okay. Make sure you check us out at YouTube, Hello Chaos Podcast. That's JJ's podcast. Or you can check my podcast out. It's called Abounding and Alive, or just find me on Linktree at Abounding Health. And we would love your support.
Bye, y'all. Good show.
Have a good day, everybody. Go get some cheese.
Get some cheese.
Bye.